This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and let's get right into the news. So Wack 100 has been pointing the finger at T.I. ever since the news came out that there is an Atlanta rapper that has been telling on other rappers to make other people go to jail for RICO and all that kinds of stuff. They're feeding them some type of information. Well, you know, Lil Baby and Lil Durk are rumored to be on that list. Now, YSL's gone down, YF and Lucci's gone down. A lot of people are saying YF and Lucci is the one that has been telling on everybody, but especially I think Toop came in the room and said that. Wack 100 is pointing the finger at T.I., saying that he got caught with a bunch of weapons back in 2008 and 9 and only did a year and a day, and he has to pay that debt off. He has to work with them and give them information. Now, he just doesn't like T.I. He's been coming at T.I. for a minute. He was trying to drag him when T.I. had all those allegations against him, with those women. Him and his wife had those allegations against him. He was trying to drag him for some other stuff. And this is all really, he took a strong position against T.I. when T.I. kind of called him out for, well, he did call him out for his disrespect to Nip. You know, Nip passed in 2019. Wack 100 was very disrespectful about that. And then was saying like, how many hits did he have? How many is this? He's not that special, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, come on, bro. Like, he still continues to do that. So, but Big Meech came to T.I.'s defense a long time ago and said there is no paperwork on T.I. and there is no evidence that he did work with the feds. I'm going to play that again just to, he put out a whole article about that in a letter. So let's check that out right here once again. Because I don't know. I don't think T.I. is working with him. I don't think it's not enough. You know, like there's probably YF and Lucci is the most likely candidate. That's allegedly.
Big Meech wanted everyone to know that T.I. is not a snitch. Now, a lot of people are always suspicious of T.I. snitching because of some trouble he got in, especially the trouble he got in 2007. October 13, 2007, federal authorities arrested T.I. 4 hours before the BET Awards in Atlanta. He was charged with 2 felonies, possession of 3 unregistered machine guns and 2 silencers, and possession of firearms by a convicted felon. The arrest was made in a parking lot of a downtown shopping center, which witnesses identified as the Walgreens drugstore at the north corner of North and Piedmont Avenues. T.I. was arrested after allegedly trying to purchase the guns from a cooperating witness with the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives. According to federal officials, the witness had been cooperating with authorities a few days prior to the T.I. arrest when the cooperating witness was arrested on charges of trying to purchase guns from a federal agent. The witness had been working with T.I.'s bodyguard since July. Authorities said T.I. walked out of the Atlanta United States District Court after appearing before the U.S. Magistrate Judge Alan Braverman on October 26, 2007. Judge Braverman required T.I. to post $3 million bond and $2 million in cash, $1 million in equity and property. And then he was on some house arrest, and then he only got a year or 2 or something like that. And people were like, most people that were caught getting that much guns, right, would do like 10 years, you know? So he did a lot of he did these like no snitching campaign or snitching campaign things. Like, you know, I remember there was like, you know, if you have information on somebody, he was doing all these things, you know, that he agreed to do to stay out of jail and only do a small amount of time, right? But a lot of people were like, oh, no, he snitched because, you know, he got out of jail so fast. Because usually if you get out of jail fast, it's, you know, assume that you're a snitch, right? Big Meech, right, said, no, he is not a snitch. The letter went out from Big Meech to everybody, to the world, right? And he said, there is no person in the federal state system that can say anything that T.I. Clifford Harris snitched on them. I'm tired of people saying his name when his plea deal and sentencing transcripts is online. You pay $40 to get on Pacer, and you have all the access to court documents by the United States. Meech letters to everybody. He said he's 100% stand-up dude, and all that snitch talk is just talk. He said, was Kirkland, I must get straight to the point because I personally have a problem with people assassinating a real stand-up dude character, namely T.I., talking about he is a snitch when we are living in an information era where there are absolutely no public record of this man being a snitch. There is no person in the federal or state system that can say T.I. is a snitch. I'm tired of people spraying his name, his plea deal, and sentencing transcripts online. You pay $40 on Pacer and you get the whole documents. They also show you any motions or appeals that have been filed within 48-hour period. The government would never hide the fact that T.I. is a snitch because they would want the world to know that they broke him, like they broke Sammy the Bull, Nicky Barnes, Rayful Edmonds, Alpo, and Frank Lucas, who snitched on his own family members. As far as the Ohio incident in which his friend Philent got killed, TIP was subpoenaed to the court and only said a van pulled alongside and started shooting. He did not see the shooter or who was shooting. From my understanding, the shooter's own brother snitched on him. To sum it up, I put me, the real Big Meech, and the whole BMF family on the line for T.I. Clifford Harris is a 100% solid, authentic dude. And then he signed off. Now that means a lot because Big Meech, now this is older, but Big Meech, okay, is, you know, he went to jail. He's doing like football numbers, right? And he didn't snitch on anybody. He could have gave up his connect and got less time, but he didn't. He's in there doing his time. So it means a lot coming from somebody like that. A lot. So even my friend Shawty Lo, right? Now, his only problem with T.I. was he didn't believe he was from Bankhead. You know, there's no arrest record of him in Bankhead, he said. You know, and I don't know him from being from Bankhead, and I am Bankhead. That's the only problem he had with him. He liked the music, and he never said he's not a real guy. He just said he's lying about where he's from. That was his biggest problem with T.I. But as far as, I mean, you know, Big Meech is standing up for T.I., that means a lot. And, you know, I just wanted to put that story out there. I know it's been out there, but, you know, re-bring it up. Let me know what you guys think about T.I.